it's cold outside. I mean, it's cold for Arizona. I don't know, it's maybe 40 out here. But we got a little bit of snow last night, of course, obviously. Now it's just a bunch of fog. I started my day off with an email from a city government here. There is a rattlesnake in some kind of control box. So I'm headed out to go get it. Finally get to use this, but like once a year I get to heat the steering wheel to make sense. So it is January 4th. It is really cold out. This is gonna be my first snake of the year, assuming that there's a snake there, of course. Sometimes I'll go out on the first day or the second day and just go find a diamondback in a crevice and shine a flashlight in it just so I can say I saw a snake already for the new year, but I'm tired. I'm still full of cheese and cookies. I'll get my time in the field, I'm sure of that. Anyway, whenever we get these wintertime calls, there are always comments from people, and they're decent comments, they're good questions, but they're asking things like, I thought snakes were asleep. Why are they up? Why are you still running snake calls when it's 38 degrees outside? And the reason is very obvious. Snakes aren't up. If you dig a snake up out of the ground or discover it in a cave, then it's not up, it's sleeping. You discovered it, which can happen at any time. And that's the case in these winter calls most of the time. Sometimes there's disturbance, sometimes there's other circumstances that cause them to be out and seen. But most of these, in these situations, is this is a snake that is down, it is hibernating for the winter, and it was discovered, and we have to go find that snake and find a replacement hibernacula for it. So these are always a little bit more involved. There's always kind of a little bit of extra. We can't just, we have to be very careful with where we release these snakes, because we don't want it to come back to that spot, but we want it to survive. And that is a challenge that takes all of our combined knowledge of natural history to be able to do. Yeah, I'm just happy to be able to get out and get a call in before we leave for the Amazon in 3 days now. All right, there's a box that's open. I'm assuming that might be it. I'm gonna assume that it's in one of these. There. No snake. All right, these look a little more suspect. No snake in there. Oh my God, that's a big, giant dead Palo Verde beetle. Oh my God. These guys get really big. Anyway, he's dead. What do we got here? No snake, but a big shed skin. What is it? Yeah, that's a diamondback. So, nothing. Alright, that's not this last one. You're gonna have to call that guy and figure out what we're doing. Oh, and there it is. Big Western diamondback. Right there. Glad that I found that one. Come on, buddy. This is not a good place for a rattlesnake. So what happens is that these boxes have pipes that go underneath this wall, and on the other side of this wall is a desert. So you're not seeing animals that are really associated with this type of habitat. You're seeing an extension of what's on the other side. So I gotta find a safe place for this guy to go.
Headed to a call in Scottsdale. A lady called for a property that she manages. I guess the pool guy found what he called a snake nest by the pool equipment. So I don't know how many snakes that is. I don't know if it's rattlesnakes or if it's just one snake, or I don't know what. Please be long enough. Western diamondback. I know, look at that rattle. You got a string on you, bud. Oh, there's another snake in there actually. I see him poking its head out.
I found the perfect replacement den for this snake that it's going to survive in, I'm sure, for a long time, because it's also not going to be developed. That's the only place. I'll explain when I get down there. Fun area. So this is a location that has a lot of rock built up here for erosion control and to provide a levee against flooding, because this is all a very large floodplain. Any of these rock piles that they bring in become rattlesnake dens very quickly. These rocks I'm walking through, I am sure that there are a ton of rattlesnakes, and this is be a much better situation for this snake than the place it was in. I'm gonna find a spot in these rocks to release the snake, and I'll show you. Rough day, huh? All right. It is not warm out here, is it? This is a thing that rattlesnakes do as part of their last ditch defensive display. So you can see how she's really flat. That is part of the I will bite you phase. But after a trip like that, and also having a low metabolism right now and not being able to really defend itself as much as it would normally be able to, just again, it is 40 degrees out here right now. The snake is hiding its head. That's all it's got left, is hoping that if I'm a predator, I attack its body rather than its head. So fortunately, we are friendly to rattlesnakes, but she doesn't know that, of course. I want her to be able to crawl down there and go hide and never see people again, hopefully.
Alright, we got 2 rattlesnakes here. One is very, very striky. Very graceful. Alright, back in. Big. That is a big snake. How are you, little one? Both of them have a huge set of rattles. No, you know what? I might have to say goodbye to him. Beautiful. 2 beautiful snakes. I know you can go further back. Alright, see you, snakies. Alright, sweet. 2 big, nice, healthy Western Diamondbacks. They've probably been using that area for a little bit there, right off the desert there. But I found them a nice, good spot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.